There was a woman who spent 3 years treating manifestation like a full-time job. Crystals on her nightstand, sage in the air, journals stacked high, courses taken one after another. But her bank account stayed empty, her relationships untouched, her dreams still distant. Then, on an ordinary Tuesday, after one more disappointment, she sat in her car. No affirmations, no visualizing, just silence. And in that stillness, something whispered through her. You're pushing against what you're trying to create. It hit her. She had been manifesting from lack, not from wholeness. Every ritual she performed carried the same vibration. It's not here yet. That day, she stopped trying. She started allowing, and everything began to shift. Here's the truth. What you desire isn't chasing you. It's already reaching for you. Through the quantum field, your dreams pull toward you with the same intensity you pull toward them. The question isn't, does manifestation work? It's, are you open enough to receive what's already yours? Since childhood, you were taught that wanting means lacking, but that's programming, not truth. Notice what happens when you think about what you want. Your chest tightens, your pulse quickens, urgency rises. That's not abundance. That's contraction. But what if desire isn't proof of emptiness? What if it's proof of connection? In the quantum field, there is no void, only infinite potential waiting to express itself through you. Your desire isn't something missing. It's something awakening. When you feel drawn to a dream, it's not far away, it's knocking at your door. That changes everything. Desires aren't problems to solve. They're invitations to expand. They're not the ego's demands. They're signals from the universe saying, this is ready to move through you. Most people overcomplicate manifestation, believing effort equals results. But quantum physics tells a different story. The field responds to coherence, not struggle. To alignment, not desperation. To being, not wanting. Think of tuning forks. Strike one and another of the same pitch hums in harmony. No effort, just resonance. That's how manifestation works. Your consciousness emits a frequency. Your emotions, your nervous system. When they match your desire, reality rearranges. But most try to change frequency with thoughts alone. Affirmations, vision boards, pretty mantras. That's like trying to change a guitar's music by staring at the strings. The real tone comes from vibration, from your emotional body. If you hold fear around money or wounds around worth, no thought can override that signal. The field hears your feeling, not your words. We've been conditioned to work for what we want. But quantum creation isn't about working harder. It's about becoming receptive to what's already arriving. You attract not by doing more, but by being more. This isn't daydreaming. It's how consciousness sculpts reality. True manifestation isn't a technique. It's a natural state of coherence. Most teachings miss this. They tell you to fix the outer world when the shift begins inside. They say chase the dream when in truth the dream is chasing you. They say become worthy when you already are. But simplicity requires surrender, and surrender threatens the story that love must be earned, that success must be fought for, that abundance must be deserved. What if none of that is true? What if your effort to manifest is the very resistance blocking it? What if your desires aren't goals to reach, but frequencies to embody? What if manifestation isn't about getting, but remembering what's already yours? Quantum truth, you are not separate from what you want. You and your desire exist within the same field. Every longing you feel sends ripples across timelines. Quantum physics confirms every possible reality already exists. Right now, a version of you is living in abundance, in love, in perfect health. These aren't fantasies, they're parallel timelines. The question isn't, do they exist? It's which one are you tuned into? Manifestation isn't about creating a future. It's about collapsing the one where your desire is already real into your present moment. That's quantum jumping, frequency shifting, but most never leap because they cling to limitation. They crave abundance but feel scarcity. They ask for love, but stay loyal to loneliness. This creates interference, like static on a radio dial. When part of you reaches forward but another clings to the past, your signal fractures. True manifestation is singular frequency, coherent, whole, aligned across thought, body, and energy, not through force, but through remembering. Most don't receive what they call in because they vibrate from separation, not unity. They send out need instead of knowing. And the field mirrors back exactly that. Here's the key. The quantum responds to who you are, not what you want. When two particles connect, distance no longer matters. Change one, and the other responds instantly. They're not separate things, they're one system dancing across space and time. Your desires work the same way. When you want something, you're not chasing it. You're recognizing what's already entangled with your energy. Your desire is the universe showing you what's ready to express through you. But the moment you start forcing it, like pushing two magnets that repel, you create resistance. Let go and alignment happens on its own. That's why manifestation accelerates the moment you release control over how, when, or where. Control assumes separation. Alignment remembers you were never separate to begin with. So how do you shift from trying to allowing? It starts with your nervous system, the true engine of manifestation. It broadcasts your vibrational signature not through your thoughts, but through your felt sense of safety. When your body feels like it already has what you want, the quantum field collapses that version of reality into now. But if your nervous system is wired for lack or fear, no affirmation, no mantra, no vision board can override that signal. You become a tower broadcasting scarcity, and the universe, being the perfect mirror, reflects it right back. Real manifestation work is nervous system work. It's teaching your body to feel safe in the frequency of already having it, to embody the emotional state of fulfillment until that energy becomes your baseline. And here's the paradox. The moment your nervous system truly settles into that frequency, desperation dissolves. You still want it, but you no longer need it. You become open, relaxed, magnetic. That's the energy the universe responds to, wholeness. When you are whole within, you attract what resonates with your wholeness. When you vibrate abundance, abundance flows. When you become love, love finds you effortlessly. Say this, not as a wish, but as a remembrance. I am already whole. Not a hope, a declaration to the field. I'm remembering what I've always been. You are not broken. You are not lacking. You are already connected to everything you desire. Conditioning taught you to scan for what's missing instead of noticing what's present. It told you desire meant separation, when in truth it's the first pulse of manifestation. When you truly grasp this, you stop taking from the universe and start allowing through it. You stop seeing yourself as someone waiting for a dream and realize you are the space within which dreams take form. That shift changes everything. It moves your vibration from need to readiness, from tension to flow, from lack to love. And love here isn't attachment. It's energetic alignment. It's harmony with the creative current of the cosmos. It's trusting that what's yours is already on its way because the universe isn't out there. It's you. This isn't blind faith, it's physics. Quantum science confirms consciousness collapses possibility into experience. And consciousness isn't local. It's a field, boundless and intelligent, linking every heart and thought. Your awareness ripples through that field, shaping not only your life but collective reality. Every time you choose love over fear, you amplify that signal for everyone. You expand what's possible for all consciousness. That's the deeper purpose of manifestation. It's not about getting, it's about becoming. Becoming a living frequency of love and abundance so powerful that it uplifts the whole field around you. You're not manipulating reality, you're collaborating with it. You're aligning with the universe's own desire to experience itself through you. The universe doesn't judge your wants. Money? That's consciousness exploring prosperity. Love? Consciousness expressing intimacy. Creativity? Consciousness revealing beauty. Your desires matter because they're the universe choosing to live another version of itself through you. They're not random whims. They're coded invitations from Source. When you move from trust, from knowing, from being, you collapse timelines where your desires already exist, not by force, but by removing resistance. That's the difference between manipulation and collaboration. One assumes the universe resists you. The other knows it conspires for you. Look at your proof, your breath, your heartbeat, the effortless renewal of your cells. You don't struggle to make those happen. They unfold through alignment with life's intelligence. Manifestation works the same way. The practices that work aren't about adding more, they're about clearing interference. Not about convincing the universe, but becoming available to it. Not about doing more, but remembering more deeply who you already are. So here it is, your most powerful protocol, the recognition practice. Stillness, 5 minutes. No fixing, no asking, just presence. Bring one desire to mind and feel the essence behind it. Security, connection, vitality. Then find where that feeling already exists within you. Now find that feeling in your life right here, right now. Receive it fully. Integrate it. Carry that awareness into your day and notice where life is already saying yes. This works because your nervous system magnetizes what feels normal. When abundance feels normal, it flows naturally, but it must also feel safe. Ask yourself, what would actually change if I got everything I wanted? Would my identity shift? Would people see me differently? Would I feel exposed, responsible, vulnerable? Your nervous system runs this scan automatically. If it associates wealth with greed or love with loss, it will quietly sabotage your expansion to keep you safe inside limitation. This isn't weakness, it's outdated survival coding. Healing is simply updating your safety settings so expansion feels safer than contraction. Try this. Embodiment rehearsal. Every day, practice being the version of you who already has it. How would you move? Decide, speak. This isn't pretending, it's nervous system training. You're giving your body evidence that it's safe to expand. When resistance appears, tightness, guilt, fear, don't label it as a block. See it as a message. Each discomfort reveals the exact place that's asking to be healed. Beliefs about selfishness, worthiness, vulnerability. Once seen, these patterns lose power. You no longer obey them unconsciously. You partner with them consciously. And yes, this feels too simple for many. No struggle, no earning. But that's precisely the illusion. The belief that good things take time is limitation wearing a wise disguise. In the quantum field, time isn't linear. Manifestation only takes time because consciousness is catching up to alignment. But once your nervous system feels safe, your identity sinks, and your frequency stabilizes, manifestation can be instant. And when you reach that level of knowing, you stop being someone who manifests things. You become someone through whom things manifest. You're not a person chasing outcomes. You're consciousness exploring itself through fulfillment. There's nothing to acquire, only something to remember. The delay was never in the universe's delivery. It was always in your readiness to receive, release the stories. You must suffer to grow. Pain is the only teacher. Joy and ease are indulgent. No, joy and ease are portals. They open your energy faster than pain ever could. Let go of the myths. Material desires are less spiritual. Spirit expresses as matter. There's no hierarchy. If it's meant for me, it will happen on its own. You're not a passive receiver. You're a conscious co-creator. And the biggest myth, manifesting is selfish. No, it's service. Your fulfillment expands the field for everyone. Releasing these beliefs may feel strange at first. The mind clings to them for protection, so be gentle. This is deep work, rewiring neural pathways, upgrading your inner code. You don't need new beliefs. You need space for truth to reveal itself through direct experience. When you stop resisting what's already seeking you, life becomes a continuous stream of manifestation, because the quantum field doesn't judge scale. It only reads frequency. To it, a new home, healing, or a cup of coffee are equal. No hierarchy of difficulty, only alignment or resistance. Most teachings complicated. But the quantum mechanism is beautifully simple. Consciousness collapses possibility into form through resonance. Change your frequency, and you change your life. Simple doesn't mean easy, it means honest. It requires surrendering the mind's need to control, trusting the unseen, and receiving without feeling you've earned it. This surrender isn't defeat. It's mastery. Reality isn't your opponent, it's your canvas, and you are both the brush and the artist. When this becomes lived truth, manifestation stops being something you do and becomes something you are. You don't manifest abundance. You are abundance made visible. You don't attract love. You are love recognizing itself. You don't chase success. You are consciousness celebrating its own infinite potential. From that frequency, what you want isn't merely possible. It's inevitable. Because your desires aren't separate. They're the universe longing to know itself through you. So watch this message each morning, not to learn, but to tune. Let it recalibrate your nervous system to the frequency of trust and wholeness. Share it with someone still caught in effort over ease. Each share amplifies this truth in the collective field. Manifestation is simpler than you think. It's not about getting what you lack. It's about remembering what you've always been. Not about becoming worthy, but realizing your desires exist because you already are. Not about convincing the universe, but remembering you and the universe are one continuous consciousness. Feel that now. What you want is already seeking you. It's not something to chase. It's something that's chosen you. It's not separate. It's your own consciousness, recognizing itself through form. Drop one word now, the energy you choose to embody. Let it be your signature to the field, your declaration of frequency. If this resonates, if it stirs something ancient and true within you, stay connected to this field of remembrance, because the more of us who live this truth, the more the world mirrors it back. Abundance, love, joy, they aren't scarce. They're infinite expressions of consciousness meant to be shared. The quantum field isn't neutral, it's alive. It's intelligent, and it's already moving everything you desire toward you. At the speed of your receptivity, not your effort. At the speed of your trust, not your trying. At the speed of your being, what you want wants you back. It's been calling through every dream, every longing, every vision. So stop running, start receiving. Not by doing more, but by being more available to what's already here. This is the quantum truth that changes everything. You are not separate from your desires. You are the consciousness through which they take form. You are the love through which they are realized. And that recognition, it's not the beginning of your journey. It's the completion. Because when you remember that you and your desire are one, seeking ends, receiving begins. Wanting ends, having begins. Trying ends, being begins. And in that return to your true nature, everything you've ever wanted finds its way home.